Yo, what's Gucci? Y'all already know who it is. Period. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tisa. If you're new, please subscribe, and if you're a returning subscriber, hi. As you can tell by the title, today we're going to be doing a story time. I'm so excited because I've always wanted to tell the story. Yes, as the title says, he broke up with himself. I swear it's not clickbait. Listen, Linda, listen. It only gets saucy from here. So this guy was new to the school, my previous high school. Time goes on, he tells this other girl that he's into me. I'm going to call him Michael, right? Michael tells this other hand that, yo, I like this girl, what. By the way, the lighting is gonna keep changing. It's the weather, it's not me, it's beyond my control. Let's get back to it. The girl tells me, right? And I was like, oh, okay, I like him too. He's quiet, he's down to earth and everything. I mean, we can vibe, Yana. You feel? So this girl tells Michael. Michael then comes to me and says, yo, let's talk. We exchange numbers. Yeah, and we start talking. Around that time, Facebook was a huge thing. So we started talking on Facebook and everything. And after like a week, we started dating. By the way, this guy was not even my type. Okay, he was, but like our personalities were not, you see, we are not compatible. And we hang out around school and stuff. During break time, we'd hang out, we'd talk and everything. And to be honest, it was low-key boring because he was quiet and I'm an extrovert. But for some reason, I just felt, you know what, this guy is quiet, he looks down to earth, you know, so he's not gonna break my heart, so let me stick around. So I stuck around. I'm a girl. Okay, so the term ends, and during our break, this was around December now, right? He tells me he has to move to another town. Turns out this town that he moves to is my previous town, and he's going to school at my previous school before I went to that other high school. It's the same high school where I got embarrassed and stood up, if you watched my first video. So I thought, okay, but I don't like the idea of a long distance relationship, but then I know this town, so it's not too far away from Gabs. I can just, you know, hop into a bus during the weekend and go there because I still had a home there. So I was like, I mean, it's fine, we'll work it out, right? Cool. I actually did work it out. I'd go there a lot. There were midterm breaks, some weekends. I'd just go there so that I could see him and we could hang out. And it was good. We'd take cute pictures. Our relationship was very public. I'm known for public relationships, honestly, so so yeah, we'd post pictures, take cute pictures, you know, do the things, relationship goals, hashtag. Time goes on. I think 3 months pass. Like, I'm going to my previous school often. Rather than this other guy, I'm going to call this guy, what should we call Marcus? I'm going to call him Marcus. Please don't don't judge my names. So there was this guy I used to vibe with before I transferred to that other school, and I'm going to name this guy Marcus. So Marcus and I still had a thing for each other. There was chemistry there, and I feel like everybody knew that. You feel everybody knew, even him and I knew, but we never really talked about it. And maybe we kissed once or twice, but then it never really went above that. I get it. So when I go there, I think Michael realizes, yo, but then this girl has chemistry with this Marcus guy, and he gets a little jealous, nyana, and a little insecure. But at the same time, he acquired a friend. I'm going to call this friend Sarah. So he acquires a friend, and this friend is a girlfriend. Sarah is nice to me. Sarah and I know each other. We talk and everything. And Sarah is like she's really sweet to me, to be honest. At the same time, that friendship was like, you guys are hanging out a lot. I mean, didn't you have guy friends at that school or something? But then I knew he was a very quiet person, so I just thought maybe he's not getting along with the guys at that school. Cool. So drama between within our relationship about the Sarah girl and about this Marcus guy. I started being very insecure about the Sarah girl because like okay, here's why. So there's this one time that my school had closed. I think it had closed the previous day, and his school was closing that day. So I texted him the day we had closed, and I told him, yo, I'm going to pick you up with my money that I saved for, and we're going to come back to Gabs and we're going to watch a movie so that we could just hang out and be on a date and everything. And I remember I was so excited for the movie because it was a romantic comedy, so I was just like, yay! Amantle was schooling with me at my previous school, and the thing is, she knew the people from that other school in that other town because she had transferred from there as well. So like she decided to come with me to this town because also she was dating somebody who was in that school. So we head there and we arrive in that school at around 11. I had told him, yo, let's meet at around 12 so that Repaha Megabo got the past the 12 because that school was close to the bus rank, and then maybe go to Gabs, arrive maybe around 1:30, have some time yana, and 2 we watch a movie. We come back to this other town and we go to our homes. Cool. That was the plan. I get it. So when I get here, I get there at around 11:30 and I'm with Amantle and we talk a little bit, get into the school, greet a few people, ask around where Michael is. Michael is nowhere to be seen. I try to text him, try to call, he's not answering. I logged into Facebook to check, no reply. I think it said he was last available or last active yesterday. So I was just like, okay, where is this person? So we hang out with our friends because we knew people there, so we decided to hang out while we wait for him so he shows up from wherever he is. I remember we also looked for him inside the school. I guess we said that we went to his house. So we decided, because I was low-key worried, so I was like, okay, let me just go to his house. By the way, I hadn't been to his house. I was being directed by people. So Amanda and I go to his house, and luckily we find his little sister playing outside in the yard. And we're like, little sister, where's Michael? She goes and runs to the house. Miguel calls the mother. So Michael's mother comes. I was so scared, bruh. I was and then she's like, oh, okay, I think he's in the school. I'm like, okay. I just said okay, and then I went to go look for him in the school again. Amanda was probably getting exhausted also because she had other plans Ghana at that time. So we start looking for Michael. Guys, Michael was nowhere to be seen, okay? And at this point, I'm boiling. So we decide and just wait for him. So 12 watcha, 1 watcha, 2 watcha. There's no going to Gabs anymore because like 2 watcha, and I'm so sad. 3 watcha. Mind you, at this point I'm so nervous and I'm like worried about where he is and everything. Not only am I mad, I'm also really worried because like, where is he? He didn't communicate or anything. While we are sitting there with our other friends, of course, who just decided to keep us company because they really didn't have anywhere to go. So what happens? We see Michael coming outside the gate at school. Michael, where were you? We really searched that school. Okay, we searched and we didn't find anybody. How is it that you are coming out of that school? Where were you? So he comes this way, he comes our way, and I'm just like, Amantle, I am so hurt, I am so mad. Like, what's happening? I'm not even going to talk to this guy. Like, guy, I ended up talking to him because I didn't even put up that much drama, to be honest. I just ended up talking to him because I wanted to find out, dude, like, hey, where were you, bruh? Like, dude. I asked him, bruh, where were you? He says, Kana, I was with Sarah. Doing what? Kana, I was with Sarah. She just broke up with her boyfriend. And like, it was really unexpected. She was so hurt. She wanted to cry, and she was even self-harm. She was trying to self-harm, and I was just worried about her. I wanted to make sure she was safe. Okay, let's say the story was actually believable and this was happening. You guys were inside the school. How come I didn't see you? Like, I should have seen you somewhere, right? 1. 2. You'd rather ditch your girlfriend and hang out with somebody's girlfriend and let your girlfriend worry about you. Now communicate with her. Oh my god, thing. Wow, where now you're comforting somebody else's girlfriend. Well, ex-girlfriend. Like, really? Really? That was what I was supposed to believe. I guess I got mad, we fought over it, life goes on. But then that's when I started being really insecure about this Han. Because like, what the hell? And this behavior low-key went on for a while. Like, sometimes he'd be late for like maybe when we were supposed to meet up. Oh, I was with Sarah, I'm sorry I'm late, you know, things like that. There was just, he was always talking about her, honestly, and it made me really insecure about it. Then Lena, I high-key distanced myself away from Marcus because I knew how much Michael was so insecure about him, and I wanted the relationship to last. Things just keep going on like that while we're fighting over this person and everything, and like, life goes on. But still, it was still really nice. Like, you feel like I'd still go see him. I remember in April on his birthday, I went to go see him, and I even bought him a gift, you know. It was nice. That was April. I think that was 5 months into the relationship. And then in May, it's my birthday, right? Fine. I remember at that time I didn't have a phone. It's either my parents took it, because that used to happen a lot, or I had lost it. No, I don't think I had lost it, or it was damaged. One of the two. I'm not too sure about what had happened to my phone at that time. But that's what happened. But then he said happy birthday properly, hella. We didn't really celebrate it because I was all the way in Gabs and he was all the way there, and it was still like we were in school and stuff, so there was no way I could make it to that side. So a few days passed after my birthday. It was just one random morning, hella. And I'm like, yo, I actually missed this person. Actually, it wasn't in the morning, it was in the afternoon. I was like, I actually missed this person. I haven't talked to him all day, so let me go to the internet cafe and, like, you know, log in and everything. So I try to log in in the internet cafe and the internet is not working there, so I just give up and go home. And I was like, but then I really miss him, so I decided to call Amantle to log in for me and check what he has said, hella, and everything. And then I'll call her again and she'll tell me what he said, and then she'll reply him, and that was it. That was literally what I was gonna do. So I call Amantle because like happy she had all my passwords and everything. So I call her. Before I even could talk, she's like, why did you break up with him? I'm like, with who, sis? And she's like, with Michael, bruh. And I'm so confused. I'm like, I was so confused. I don't want to lie to you. I was like, bruh, I didn't break up with anybody. I was calling you to check or to ask you what he was saying. He's like, ma, I think you've been hacked or something. I'm like, whoa, hold up. What? So what do? I went to put on airtime and I stole my mom's phone. subscribed with it and logged in. So what happens? I log in and I find Hori in a relationship with Marcus. In a relationship with Marcus. It was so embarrassing because I remember he even replied, ooh, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I remember inboxing him saying, you know what, I'm so sorry, I think I've been hacked, blah blah blah. So I delete the post, and then I start dealing with Michael, the person who had hacked me has broken up with him. So I look at the text and hey, it's over. Now dating Marcus. You can go and date Sarah. I get it, you guys have always had a thing for each other. Yeah. And I'm like, this is so not me. So I try to text Michael and tell him, yo bro, like I think I've been hacked. Somebody broke up with you with my account. This nigga won't listen. He's like, nah, it's over, you already said it. You put on your thingy, Hori, you said you're in a relationship with Marcus. I always knew it. And then he escalates this and goes to post on his Facebook wall and everything. He's like, I knew it, girls ain't I don't want to swear. He was saying things like that. Yo, I ain't got no type. I told you, gave you the narration. I always knew it. He was saying a lot of things, causing drama. I remember I even commented on one of them. I'm like, dude, I was hacked. Can you please just talk to me, bruh? I begged, okay? I begged and begged. I'm like, you gotta believe that I got hacked. And he's like, nah, it's over. So what do? I give up. The next morning I decide to log in again, and like now with a calm mind and everything, reading through the messages between him and I, because I really wanted to find out who had hacked my account and why I was still able to access it. And usually hackers block you out of your own account. So I read the text and I realize, wait, but I'm talking about Sarah and I'm talking about Marcus in these texts. Things that only him and I knew about. If it was a hacker, then the hacker needed to be somebody really close. And I started thinking, who's actually super close? The only person I could think of was Amantle and my other friend. She was the only suspect because she had my passwords, you feel. But then I trusted her so much that I felt no, it cannot be her. And I was right, it wasn't her. I realized that apart from Amantle, he is the only other person who knew about our fights about Marcus and Sarah. So he used that as leverage to say, you know what, let's break up. The way I realized that it was him was I went to the security settings on Facebook and checked which device had logged into my account that previous day, right? So I check and I see Samsung what, and the thing is his phone is actually really unique. So I'm like, this you're the only person I know who uses this phone. How is it that I broke up with you with your device? How come your device is logged in at the time that I broke up with you? How did that happen? Tell me how now, brown cow. So what he did was he logged into my account because we used to share passwords. Don't judge me, I was young, okay? He logged into my account and then changed my relationship status to any relationship with Marcus and sent himself a message and broke up with himself. Literally, that is what happened. Literally, he broke up with himself. There's no better way to put it. Like, so then I tell him, I'm like, I told him why I felt he's the one who logged in and broke up with himself. And For a few days we went back and forth over the whole thing until he ended up admitting, yo, I broke up with you. And I'm thinking, why didn't you just tell me, bro? Like, why couldn't you just say, yo, I'm into Sarah now, so bye, peace out, you know, something. But no, he had to like escalate it, post on Facebook, make it very, very public, change my relationship status to in a relationship with. Why didn't he at least make it single to in a relationship with Marcus? That was the most embarrassing one, I swear. And yeah, so he never took me back. I get it, and I realized that he's the one who actually did the things. Eventually I moved on. I think after about 3 months he started asking for us to get back together, and at that time I was like, the reason why I couldn't take him back also was because like he disrespected me so much after the breakup, you know, comparing me to another girl, you know, making me feel insecure about my beauty and my body and everything. Oh, she's much more prettier than you, blah 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 blah. And mind you, I was only 16 at that time. My esteem was so fragile, like, so I was just like, I'm not going back to that toxic situation again, so that next time you break up with yourself again and disrespect me like that, it showed me what kind of person he was. So I was just like, I'm out. And besides, I was in a happy relationship at that time, so I was just like, happy when we move on fast. I used to move on so fast. But that's pretty much it. That's the story. That clowns out there, aren't there? Please like, and if you really enjoyed this story time, and comment down below if you'd like to see more story times, because I got quite a few, honestly. But yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you get notified each time I upload. And also, I know I said I'd be posting every Thursday, but I've decided to move it to Friday because honestly this Thursday thing was not working anymore. But that's the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.